Morning, everybody. It's beautiful out, but it means more work. It's going to be bright and sunny, which means great power production. Now again, we don't run much in the house. The fridge is on solar, and our laptop, which we charge and run off battery power, and then we run LED lights at night, so we don't use a lot of power. The stove, I noticed people have mentioned the electric stove in the house, which we need to get rid of, but we're using the cook stove more. When Melanie makes videos, she prefers the electric stove because it's just more convenient. So you got the cost of that, but that's going to be replaced very soon with a gas stove. It's just hunting season, so I'm more busy with hunting than with my projects. So when hunting season's over, I'll be back full blast into projects, though. That's a beautiful sight there, though. I can't wait to get the other set up just like this one. That didn't work. Need a longer broom, I guess. I want to get power up into the shed and get those batteries charging. Cold. It's only 24 degrees out. And I got to flip on the power on the, I forgot to turn on the breaker last night on the solar panels. Oh, my hands are cold. Flip the power on here and get some solar power going inside the lab, the electronics lab, in the wood shop. Let's go on inside and see what it looks like. Well, nothing spectacular yet. Whopping 45 watts coming in right now. Well, the sun isn't cleared the trees yet anyway, so it'll come. 12.5 volts, but I had the Quanta Q3 generator running all night and a Bedini motor running all night, charging up batteries. I left the propane on because I don't want things to freeze, and it was deep cold last night, and I want to work out here yet today and do some wiring up. I don't have the inverter hooked up, for example, so I got a little bit of work left to do today. I just didn't want it so cold. Let's see what the thermometer says. 42 degrees. The time and date are wrong. No, the time and date, the date is right. The day and date is right. The time is wrong. This is supposed to be automatic, but the clock doesn't work. That's why it's out here as a thermometer and whatever. 42. It's more comfortable than 24. The sun is starting to come up. It'll melt off that last little bit once it starts to hit those panels, and we'll start pulling in some power, charge up those batteries. These are in full sunlight now, but I have no meters, so I have no way of knowing what they're pulling in. I can't wait to get the solar generator done so I can get meters and gauges going on here and see what I'm pulling in each day. Because today, with the snow on the ground, should be awesome solar power production. I have no way of measuring it right now. Well, got 30 watts coming in. This is partly cloudy, but we're at 13 volts and charging. We're in the yellow now, so getting better and better. I figure by the end of the day it should be better. Here, sun is coming out of the clouds a little. The sun is lower in the sky, and the electronics lab solar panels are never going to get a lot of peak full sunlight. They're gonna get a couple hours in midday of peak sunlight, and that's about it now. Nothing I can do with those trees where they are. The ones on the house, they get full sunlight all day, so that's better. I can't wait to get them mounted on stands next week. I'm gonna have them on racks just like I have the electronics lab solar panels on racks. There's a beautiful sight, everybody. Look at that. Now, I designed this so there's plenty of airspace in between the batteries and around them on the sides and everywhere for air to flow, warm air from inside the house to flow around. Now, I'm going to get a wire brush and I'm going to clean the contacts. And then I've got to run to town anyway, so I'm going to grab some grease to protect them. And then I'm going to go in the shop and use my off-grid solar power in there for the first time ever, and a rotary tool, and clean off all the wire ends, the connector ends. And then we're going to wire this up today. Well guys, I just got in. That's a liver. It's sort of warped and pushed in there. Well, that's the liver. I got a D-E-E-R again. So that was the end of my day. Unfortunately, I made a mess on the floor, but we'll get it cleaned up. Yeah, it's a mess. Big bad mess. But that was the end of my day. I just got in from cleaning it up, and it's hanging in the garage. I think that's it for the day, guys. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project, cleaning up the mess. Melody laughs. Should I show what happened? Let me just show. That's an oops on the floor. Oops. Good night, everybody. It's cleanup time.